Welcome back, guys. We are going to be giving, I guess, we're going to be talking over the Santa Claus of season two. Now, I did do a reaction, and I've been trying to keep very, I would say, as positive as I can about this, and it just seems like, I don't know. The Santa Claus just seems like it's going in a direction that can be either good or bad. I'm not entirely sure on my own full opinion, other than it just seems like the first two episodes they are doing a lot of things that just don't make sense. So what do I mean by that? The first couple episodes are very much towards uh, the family obviously going back from another Christmas trip, coming back to the North Pole, and we have where Calvin is so spent on trying to have Cal become the new Santa Claus. And then, of course, you have where they're wanting, of course, their daughter to be taking care of like the creatures, the reindeer and everything. And then, of course, we have where, Miss Claus, she's supposed to be, taking over for the elf security department, and then we have where Bay's supposed to go on a sabbatical, and then we got where we got Gabriel Iglesias here, which is awesome. He plays as Chris, who is a mad believer in Santa Claus. He has his own Santa village, and he's just not going anywhere. And then he accidentally releases a bad Santa, Magnus Antis, that was a bad Santa apparently at some point, where he was listening to other creatures other than the elves, and he started terrorizing, becoming just very, I would say, almost close to being prejudiced against humans, of how greedy and they all were, and he didn't really care about the elves anymore, and he was wanting to listen more to the gnomes and other creatures that just didn't seem like that they were listening very well. Now, from everything that I'm seeing so far, it's kind of, I don't know. It seems like to me that they're pushing this in a way that just doesn't make sense. There was a rumor that Tim Allen was not going to be in this anymore. There was a big rumor that Tim Allen was not going to be a part of this any longer, and that did bug me. It really did. Having not Tim Allen not be Santa Claus anymore, and I was wondering, okay, how are they going to do this without Tim Allen? And I'm still going to support Tim Allen and everything he does, but it just feels like after that possible issue, it seems like Tim Allen was more focused in last season to a certain degree more than he is this season. And I could be wrong. I think it could be a lot of the writing so far. The writing, there's some of it that is very cringe. Like, again, I'm trying to get used to some of these characters, and I can't get used to them. Like Cal, I mean, again, guys, I know most of these are younger actors, but it's just, I don't know if it's their performance or the writing. When I see Cal on screen, you just want to go, he's just a dumb buffoon. I mean, he's literally just that dumb kid. You just want to slap him and go, okay, shut up and listen. And he doesn't listen. And then the whole Betty and Noel thing, Noel is freaking annoying. He's annoying. You just want to duct tape his mouth and put him in a chair like they did in the original Santa Claus movie to shut him up. That's how much of an annoyance he is. And Betty, you want to do the same thing to shut her up, because she just never shuts up and stops talking. And it's just so annoying. And same thing with the elf security guard. I mean, most of these elves now are just they're disappointment, man. I mean, I miss Bernard. I miss the other elf that we had that I can't remember her name. The one that gave Calvin his hot cocoa for the first movie. I can't remember her name for the life of me. I miss those elves. I wish they could somehow continue that, but again, they were child actors. They're gonna grow up. I understand that. It just doesn't feel like the same elves anymore. And then them trying to dance and do this. It's really cringe, and I don't like the way that they're going about this. I like Gabriel Iglesias' character. I like Gabriel Iglesias anyway. He's a great stand-up comedian. I like the Magnus character. He seems very interesting. I'm I'm really interested in what's going on with Sandra because, again, with her having these powers and be able to talk to animals, I want to know why she's like this. Obviously, yeah, her father is Santa Claus, but what makes her different to where that she's having these kind of powers? And what are they? Is she actually a witch, what they're saying in the show? Is she something else? Does she have the ability to be something else entirely? So it kind of makes me wonder what exactly is going on and what also happened with Magnus Optimus back in the day, because it just seemed like that he was a very much of a terror in his day, and that's the reason why he was locked up and he was punished, because he became a much of a issue in the elf society as well as the magic society, and I want to know more about that. But everything else, it just is very annoying, and I'm trying to get over it. But again, I don't know if it's the writing, I don't know if it's the acting, or just in general. I don't know. I could be wrong, guys. I hope I am, but again, it just doesn't seem to be the same on the Santa Claus. I was hoping that we'd have a great series or even a season, but it just doesn't seem like it's wanting to hold up so far. And that could be my own personal opinion about it. It could be to where I'm just not enjoying it, to where, hey, I need to enjoy it more. I'm not enjoying it so far. I thought I would enjoy it more, and I'm not, and I'm very disappointed about that. And that upsets me. I want to enjoy this, but it just seems like it's very, like they're trying too hard, or that they're trying to do something that they should not be doing. And again, it could be maybe I'm not younger anymore, I'm not a little kid anymore, or it could be maybe that I've gotten to the point where some of this is just not the same anymore. And it could be Disney's fault, it could be the writers, it could be the actors, some of them. But again, I don't know. What do you guys think about this? Are you guys off the Disney ramp yet, or you about ready to get off? Because again, I think I am about ready to get off the Disney ramp, because it just seems like Disney just keeps going further and further down a hole that they cannot escape from. So let me know what you guys think about it down in the comments. And if you guys are enjoying the series, by all means enjoy the series. But just let me know your thoughts about it down in the comments. Let's all be respectful also in the comments. And I'll see you as always on the next one.